Nestled along the shores of Lake Erie. Welcome to Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland Browns.
Set to kick off.
Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. To return this, Marcus Jones. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
And they're on the 34-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
White 20. Turbo set.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Goff. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one gains 7. And that gives the Browns a first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Cut. 2 What's that?
Running left, here's Walker. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And this is going to take him up and across midfield at the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Cleveland, first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yes, sir. Cut. Turbo set.
Off to the air now. This one's caught. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
180. What's that?
From the gun, Goff. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down to that 17-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Browns a first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Shell. Turbo set.
Walker on first down. It's inside the 10. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
This one is up and good. And the Browns take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking it on the slant by Bash. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. This is Jeanty. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Williams from the gun. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is Jeanty on 2nd. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Looking quickly here.
Westy! Vegas! Yeah!
3rd down. Here's Williams. This finds its target. That's Hill. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
180! What's that?
This is Walker on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now gone. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
4 now. 180.
They'll go for it. Goff. He's got it to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
out of the shotgun. Goff.
The Raiders 47-yard line.
Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now you want.
On first down, it's Goff. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bates now for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. To Jency. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. They motion a receiver left. Working from the gun, Williams. It's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Shotgun give here to Genty. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Williams. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Genty from the gun. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just about a yard to the markers. They're going to take the risk and go for this. Fourth down, Williams. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Drive begins with a walk or run. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
180!
Shotgun snap here to go. He put everything he had into this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, where things happen so fast, those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
180! DC! Turbo's up!
Goff on 3rd. He's looking deep once again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Raiders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First down, Williams to throw. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. And off to Genty. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
That's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
before going down.
First down.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their
At the
timeouts.
38-yard line.
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Watch out.
On first down, Genty. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here we go. Ronaldo. Punch first. Punch. Vegas.
Here's Williams. That's him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
6. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Raiders pushing for a late spark before halftime. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
What is it? Vegas.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
Vegas.
3rd and long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Like 20. What's that?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Completed over the middle. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. And dose of the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Outside, this is wheeled in by Warren. He tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
23-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, Goff. Here's a screen out for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Go, Todd! Go, 12! 180!
Throwing again, it's Goff. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Obama!
From the red zone on 1st. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Cut! Like 20!
They're going to throw again. Goff. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Bates now for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Coming left is Genty. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
What is it?
Straight ahead with Genty. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Vegas!
Williams on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. 1-8.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
180.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Finds the in route complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 12 yards. Brings up 3rd and 6.
12. Ric Flair. What's that?
Goff on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Good for Browns. 1st down.
DC.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
12.
Walker now from the gun. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, tonight. 14. 20. Super. Cut.
Shotgun snap here to go. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dex Hill. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
What is going on?
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
What is up? Touchdown! Vegas, Vegas! Yes, 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 yes!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. This one falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
What is up?
They'll air it out on third. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
What is up? Vegas!
He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Williams from the gun. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here. Third down. Here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. That's fourth down now.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
Vegas, Vegas!
Back to throw it. Throw is caught by the back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Williams will look to throw. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Williams with the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here's Jones. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
We go tonight.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Set it down for him at the 38. Walker on first down. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Off to the air now. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
We're good. We're good. Super 66. What's that?
He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Louis. Like 20.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
180. Hey, 76. 76. Go.
Looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Byron Murphy picks it.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Vegas. Watch ball.
Now Williams. That's incomplete on second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. And Heater's going to fall to the turf. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up fourth and long.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute, convert on these third downs.
Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. On fourth down, it's Williams. Has it in close. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's first and 10. To throw is Williams. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Two timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's first and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Borregales on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Here's a screen out for Walker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns losing by 7. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Left. 120.
Looking to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Cut. 180. Cut.
Desperation time here. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
32 yards.
And he could have a free play here. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Super. 180.
He'll look to throw it. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Setting up to pass. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him.
We go tonight. 120.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
DC. 120. 14.
Shotgun snap here to go. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Super.
Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
What is that?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Velocity guard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 4-yard line.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled with these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.